Your Majesties, Kings and Queens, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for always retaining. Trust you and yours are well and you are loving yourself and others like always. Many thanks to all of you for the support you give to the channel. Thank you so much to our channel members, to our anonymous supporters, to all of you my esteemed subscribers. You are loved, celebrated and appreciated. So we'll talk about WHO and the relationship with the African people. The fact that Africans do not trust WHO anymore is something that, to me, is a thing of joy. This is a disclaimer. I'm not a medical practitioner. I'm not a doctor. What I'm bringing here is what is already out there and is an information that will help my people. YouTube is also on other people's platform. I'm not the only one talking about it. Okay? All right. So there was something that was sent to me and I thank the person that sent it to me and I want to share it with you here. Okay? The fact that if we do not look into these things, these people would they want to go down to our life force and pull us out from there. It's a war against our existence, Your Majesties. Is a war against our existence, rather. Okay? It's not enough that these people have GMO seeds. It's not enough that these people have forced our farmers out of their farms using terrorist groups around the continent of Africa. But they are going down to take us out and they are all in for these things. And you know the person who is spearheading all this. Now, WHO is an organization that should look at the health situation of countries around the world and support them. Create things that will help sustain people and help the population. Okay? But it's unfortunate that this same group of people that should help man live are the ones that are helping to take out the life of man. And their concern right now is Africa. Their interest right now is the motherland. They want to finish us so that they can have peace. Or they want to put us in a state where we'll be like vegetables. They take anything they want to take from us and use it, we'll not even know. This is the state which the world is right now. So I saw this. I want to leave it there for you so that you listen to this thing keenly. If YouTube will allow it. You listen to this thing keenly and share it with your loved ones, your friends and families. And you leave your opinion there also at the section. If what WHO is doing, if it's good or not. Now the question I ask is, why the interest in the motherland? Because many of you that see white people as savior, this one does not bother you. Everything a white man brings to you, you think is a good one. It was up here, we talk about the doctor, that Nigerian doctor that came out and was seriously talking about how they are taking out doctors and farmers in Nigeria. Because of the plan they have. And you know the person that is in charge of this thing, the same one who is spearheading all these plans here. When Bill Gates came to Nigeria early the year, moving around, I knew something was going on. I knew it's not just a normal visit. But a lot of us don't see beyond. We just, okay, he came, he went and donated hospitals, donated facilities. Why are you always in Africa helping? Must you come and help us? Must you come and help us? There are a lot of vulnerable ones in Europe and America. A lot of homeless people in Europe and America. A lot of sick people in Europe and America. A lot of poor people. Some people's poverty is even more than those of the motherland. For you not to have a place to rest your head, what kind of poverty is that? But in the continents, you see somebody who is just maybe 25 years have a house. And you people still say we are poor. Okay, we agree we are poor. You have your own that is there. Why not share this love to your brothers and sisters in Europe and America? Why not remain there? You cross waters to come and help Africa. There are a lot of people who are sick. Dying. You are bringing facilities, you are bringing hospitals. Do we tell you that we want, allow us to die in peace? WHO don't want. Europe and America don't want Africa to die in peace. So this is the same love they were giving to the Sahel. Their love is never a good one. They were forcing the Sahel. You saw what came out. Immediately Sahel kick out Europe and America, kick out France and America. Sahel started growing. And we are not saying these things, oh. What thanks to our leaders? Bill Gates came to Nigeria and was moving around with the president, giving money to people, saying he's building hospitals. Why is he interested in building hospitals? It is this hospital is just like the military, sorry, what do you call that? The name is there, but it's gone. Oh my goodness. Where these places that foreign military base. The military base, good. These hospitals that Bill Gates and co are building in the motherland are like military bases, foreign military bases. And you know the procedures that are put in place before these foreign military bases are situated in the continent. I have said it here. This is the same thing they are doing in terms of health. Oh. They want to monitor our resources through military and impute things inside us, carry things from us through charity, through hospitality. Why are you building hospitals for people? You are a good person. You people are good. WHO is good. Why can't you remain in your region and do your goodness? I don't even know why our leaders are agreeing to stay in some of these organizations. They have made AU. They've turned in I don't know what word to use for it. Okay? They have made AU incapable. AU has become handicapped. That's supposed to be African Union. But it is Europe and America that are still controlling. They have made AU handicapped. It's not enough. Oh. They want to come to our source. That's why I say it's a war against our existence. I think I've spoken enough. I've spoken too much. I want to leave you with this. I hope you too leave this there. Listen to it. Share it to your loved ones, your friends and family. And I just love Museveni, okay? I love the fire in Museveni and how ready he is. And I just pray that he's doing this thing for real. Because among all the leaders in Africa, the puppet leaders, I'm not talking about the Sahel ones, the puppet leaders, among all of them, it's only Museveni that I can vouch for a bit. Because I still see something in him. I still see the love he have. To tell you the truth. Okay? To tell you the truth, is Museveni. I just hope that it's from his heart and he's sincere. You hear what he says and... Okay, Majesties.
Your Excellency, General Yoweri Museveni Kaguta Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda, and the distinguished guests, it is indeed a pleasure to be here again to discuss matters of national importance and matters of importance to the sovereignty of Africa. This time, our concern is WHO. WHO has been the cornerstone of the advisories on medical care in Africa for a long time, and WHO has done many good things for us. But WHO is also doing some very bad things that I would like to bring to your attention. There is an international health regulation of WHO that is what WHO uses to guide in the management of pandemics. And there is a proposal to amend that document, Your Excellency. And the amendments so proposed are going to convert WHO, which is an advisory body that is run by bureaucrats who are not elected, into an administrative authority that will have power to usurp the sovereignty of member states in case the Director General simply says that there is a pandemic. Now, the negotiations for that international health regulations plus a new pandemic treaty are currently going on. And there will be a meeting this month, actually we are in. And the negotiations have been headed by the Ministry of Health technocrats, ministers of health, ministers of foreign affairs, and ambassadors. And I'm not sure that they are briefing the executive and the parliaments in the different countries. Yet they are negotiating things that can destroy the sovereignty of Africa. We cannot afford to trust WHO anymore, Your Excellency. And I'll just mention a few things that have caused great concern to us. In 2014, 2015, WHO brought tetanus eradication campaign in our country. It was a campaign to eradicate neonatal tetanus, babies who are born who eventually get tetanus. And the vaccine that was used is a different type of a tetanus vaccine that is a fertility regulating vaccine, where they take tetanus and combine it with a hormone called human chorionic gonadotropin that supports pregnancy. And when you inject a woman with that vaccine, she produces antibodies against that hormone and therefore is rendered sterile. So we are noticing an increase in the number of infertility cases among young couples who you examine and they are normal but cannot get children, or couples who are losing 3, 4, 5 pregnancies before they can carry any pregnancy to term. We were able to expose this, and we have even published a paper that is available. And fortunately, in 2017, WHO said Kenya is now free of neonatal tetanus, and they left our country. But they developed this vaccine over a 20-year period of research from 1972 to 1992. And they used that vaccine in South America, and it is possible it has been used in many other African countries. The second reason we cannot trust WHO, Your Excellency, is malaria. UK was able to eradicate malaria in 1921. The US was able to eradicate malaria in 1951. And from 1955, WHO has been working on how Africa can eradicate malaria, and up to today, we still haven't been able to eradicate malaria. And now they have proposed GMO mosquitoes. Seems like it's not enough to own seed that is going to be used to make our people poor because of GMO seed. Now they are making GMO, they are proposing GMO mosquitoes that apparently will sterilize the natural ones. Now, we do not know the extent of damage that kind of activity would take. But worst of all is that they're proposing vaccination of our children against malaria. Yet malaria is a treatable disease. In fact, the herb that is being used, the trees that are being used to create quinine, which is one of the best medicines, especially where there is resistance, the trees are grown here in Congo. Artemisia afra, Artemisia annua, is a herb that treats malaria just from drinking the tea of the herb. These things are available to us. And with concerted effort, Africa can eradicate malaria without the help of WHO. Now, one of our doctors in Congo wrote a paper that demonstrated how well the Artemisia tea worked and compared it to conventional medicine, and even demonstrated it works better than conventional medicine. And 2 years later, his paper was pulled out. It was retracted. We do not need a vaccine for our children to treat for malaria. Then, Your Excellency, WHO also proposes the use of the HPV vaccine to prevent cancer of the cervix amongst our children. We are supposed to inject our girls from the age of 10. with a vaccine called human papilloma HPV vaccine. Now, that vaccine is being said to be a vaccine for preventing cancer of the cervix. Your Excellency, that vaccine is for a sexually transmitted disease called human papilloma virus disease. It is not for cancer. Now, any virgin, whether male or female, is not at risk of getting HPV. And it is only on the first sexual experience that there is a risk that one could get this disease. And if a woman got this disease and got sick with HPV, over 90% of them, their natural immunity destroy the virus and she doesn't need any treatment from anyone. A small group of 1 to 10% will develop persistent disease. And this persistent disease, undetected for 15 to 20 years, is the only time it would give them a risk of cancer. And Europe and America were able to reduce deaths from cancer of the cervix to negligible levels by only popularizing a test called the pap smear test among any woman who has ever experienced sexual intercourse, one test done every 3 years.
Your Excellency, WHO has always been an advisory organization. What Dr. Wahome is saying, the new international health regulations that they are pushing will make the decisions by WHO binding to all nations, and that is what we must resist. So if they decided that Uganda needs to have this vaccine, then it will ensure that the vaccine is actually given to all the people, because that is their decision. And those are the health regulations that we are saying should not be passed by the health ministers.
Now, Dr. Wahome
maintenant,
has now rang the alarm bell.
Vient de sonner la cloche.
I have been proudly promoting 13 vaccines.
Je promouvais avec fierté 13 vaccins.
In Uganda, oh, you go and be vaccinated, 13 of them.
En Ouganda, disait vaccinez-vous, 13 vaccins.
Including the one he's talking about, the one of anti-cervix cancer.
Y compris le vaccin qu'il a évoqué contre le papillomavirus.
So I thank you so much. I want to read that paper.
Je vous remercie, j'aimerais lire votre document.
So you are now coming up to fight your wars, because for us we fought ours. We are now in the background supporting you. Now you take the lead and fight these wars.
Vous commencez à mener vos combats. Nous avons amené les nôtres et nous vous soutenons aujourd'hui.
And I thank you for immunizing me against WHO.
Et je vous remercie de m'avoir vacciné contre l'OMS.
Because now you have given me a vaccine.
Vous venez de me vacciner contre l'OMS.
To be careful about WHO.
De faire attention quand je traite avec l'OMS.